Hi, in this video I will show you how to work with the security module, how to create users, roles, and shares, and how to attribute roles to users. So first of all, I will create a new role in the roles management from the main menu. I have some roles already, so I will add a new role. Cloud examples, and here I can put a description, I can put a validity period. Here I can choose a share table, but at this stage we'll not be using share tables, and later on in this demo I'll show you how to work with share tables. And here a single sign-on template and an init script or a welcome page. So I will keep it simple right now. I'll create just a name and I will add some of the base features to my role. So from the base features you will find all of the features shown in this main menu, and here I can drag and drop. For example, I will drag and drop the cloud services, and I will delete DOS, for example, delete the service consumers, the separator to okay. So the user using this role will have only the custom services and transformation services, and he cannot publish, for example, for consumers cloud services. So here I can add a new feature, so I'll give it a name, dev staff. Like this I can create my own menu, and I will put some dev stuff here, for example the ticket management system, the messaging, and I can put the query editor, and from the cloud apps I can put the apps files and folders. Okay, I'll try to sort this menu, and that's it. Here I can and this is my role. Now I'll go back to the main menu. I go to the users management. I'll try to create a new one. I have already some users, so I'll give him a login, cloud examples, and an email address. So if you do not put the login, so it's the email address by default. So I'll put an address as ci@skypass.com. So it has to be a valid email address. Like this, he will be receiving the auto-generated password. So I will send him an email telling him that I created an account for him. Like this, he can connect. I drag and drop this role here. Like this, I can give him this role. So I can give him more than one role. So I can give him another role here. So like this, at the login stage he will be choosing which role he will be working with. Okay, so I save my user, and the user is created, cloud examples. So now I will be signing off from the platform, and I will access using cloud examples, and the password I passed it here. So in the first time he will be asked to change his password, so I will put a new password here. I can keep the old if I want, and here he has only the features I gave him. So here I can change the icon like this. I can have an icon here, so I will show you later how to do it. And I can go to my profile and the preferences. So I am the new user, so as the cloud examples. So I can set all of this stuff, and I can, so that I want to use the classic menu. Okay, so when I log off, class examples. Sorry, I changed the password. Okay. And here I have another menu. So it's a classical menu, so where I have two features, and in the dev stuff I have the other features. So for example, can go to apps, files and folders. I have no file and folder, and I will show you how to attribute this role some shares like this he can access to apps, to folders, apps, files, etc. So if I open the custom services, so I have no projects, even if the creator has some projects, so he cannot access to these projects. I'll show you how to attribute this to this user. So I'll go back to my account. The admin skype.com, and here. And I'll go to the shares management right now. Like this, I can share with this user some stuff. So I will create a new share table. So like this, I give a name, the same name, and I can put a validity period here, description, and here I will share some stuff. For example, in the apps and folders, I will share a folder with this user. I will share this folder, and I will attribute this folder some, like he can change the properties of this folder. He can create a folder under this one. He can export it, for example, use it, read from it, and upload files. And I will apply. So here I created is like ACL access list, and I will add some custom projects. So I will add, for example, the test, or no. Okay, so there's the corporate sales, for example, and here I can attribute some actions that he can do. For example, execute and test, compile projects, create packages, create resources, create services, delete projects, and other stuff. So I'll give him, for example, exports and create service, create resource, for example. Okay. And here, so now I will create the share table. Here is my share table, and I will go back to the roles, and this time in the cloud examples role, I will tell him to use my share table. Is the cloud example share table. Okay. Okay, and that's it. Save. Okay, so I go back to my user. So my user was cloud examples, and the password. So now I can do stuff in my. So in the div stuff, I have to find a folder called temp. So my folders, there's a temp folder, and I cannot see the files created already, so I can add some files. Yeah, he gave me the possibility to add files. My file.html, enter, and I can save this file, open it, and it's working. That's good. And I have my file here. I can create folders, I think. Symbols, for example. So in this folder I can create other stuff. Okay. In the cloud services, I have right to see one cloud service project. So it's the corporate sales. So and I have, so here I cannot see the sources, I cannot see the services, and I can access the resources. This is what we granted in the share table. And I go back to my user like this. We end up our daemon. Okay. Sorry. Yes, I go back to my super user. Okay. So here, we saw the users managements. So where I can create users here in the roles managements. We saw how to create a role, how to attribute some of the base features to this role, and how to create your own stuff here. So, and if you want to change those icons, for example, there is some default icons in the platform, for example, the DMS icon and other icons, and these are CSS. So all this are CSS, and here is that the icon is changed, and when it displayed for the user, it will be with this icon. To load your own icons, you create an script, a JavaScript file, and you load your CSS file, and like this, this CSS file will be loaded at the startup of the screen of this user having this role. For in the share tables, so for the shares managements, we saw how to create a share table. So the share table, so we have all of the, here is all of the lists. You can grant transformation services, and there is a lot of access list. There is a complete access list how to prevent the users to do some stuff and to give them to do some other stuff. And the databases, you can grant databases, schemas, tables, and queries. You can grant disk, the rich content to the house files and folders, the cloud services, the consumers, and jobs. And that's it for the moment, and thank you so much.